In the world of geopolitics, few relationships are as polarizing as those surrounding Iran and Israel. These two nations represent different political dialogues, regional interests, and global alliances. But who support them and why? In today's video, we will explore the world leaders and governments that publicly or strategically support either Iran or Israel. What drives these alliances and how they shape globally policy? Let's begin. Before we dive into the list of leaders, it's crucial to understand the geopolitical backdrop. Iran is a theocratic Islamic republic with a policy of resistance against Western influence, particularly the United States and Israel. Israel, on the other hand, is geometric state, and while closely allied with the US and several Western nations, their conflict is ideological, territorial, and strategic. Let us now look at the world leaders and regimes that support Iran either openly or through strategic partnership. Number one is Narendra Modi from India, who supports Israel and strategically all due to mutual interest in Syria, while Vladimir Putin of Russia strategically also support the interest of Iran arms trade nuclear corporation. Russia sees Iran as a counterweight to Western dominance. Xi Jinping, China, Iran is a part of China Belt and Road Initiative, major oil import from Iran. Long-term strategic agreement 25 years. Number 3. Bashar al-Assad, Syria. Iran has been Syria's strongest all during the civil war, while Nicolas Maduro Venezuela shared anti-US statement, economic and political cooperation. Ibrahim Raisi support from Iraq Shia political group. Iran maintained influence through political milities like Kitab Hezbollah. Support for Iran often grounded in shared opposition into US influence as well as economic necessity and ideological alignment. Leaders who support Israel. Now let's turn to those who are strong allies, vocal supporters of Israel. This include Western power, regional partners, and emerging diplomatic friends. Joe Biden and Donald Trump of the United States, long-standing President support Congress. Billion in military aid supporting during times of war with Hamas or Hezbollah. Rishi Sunak, United Kingdom, UK traditional alliances with Israel because he is Indian, intelligence sharing defense corporation. But he is the President of United Kingdom. Emmanuel Macron, France, advocates Israel's right to self-defense, condemn anti-Islamism globally. While Narendra Modi also talked about Modi become the first Indian PM to visit Israel. Mohammed bin Zayed, UAE. Abrahamic Accords marked a historic shift, open diplomatic, economic, and tourism relationship with Israel. Year left or Benjamin Netanyahu, depending on timeline, internal relationship also influence external alliances. While neutral or shifting powers, some countries try to walk a delicate line or shift position based on domestic politics, economics interest, or changing leadership. Turkey complex relationship with both support Palestine territorially but has trade with Israel. Qatar support Hamas, seen as more pro-Iran in some ways, but also houses US bases and mediates bases like Saudi Arabia, traditionally hostile to Iran, warming ties with Israel recently but curiously. While alliances matters, the alliances around Iran and Israel are more than symbolic. They shape war, peace, talk, arms deal, and global economic, whether it's oil, ideology, religion, regional power. Every endorsement as a move on the global crossboard. While beyond the major power servers, the country or emerging nations have taken side in subtle yet significant ways. These countries may not be global superpower, but their position influences regional dynamic in universe. Lebanon, Hezbollah, a powerful political force, is heavily backed by Iran. So Iran regional interests indirect. Pakistan, curiously neutral but historically closer to Iran, religious and geographical proximity to Iran, does not recognize Israel but remains careful due to Saudi influence. Azerbaijan, pro-Israel military corporation, significant arms trade and intelligence ties with Israel. Iran sees this as strategic threat on its northern border. Brazil under Bolsonaro or Lula changing dynamics. Bolsonaro favored Israel and moved the embassy closer to Jerusalem. Lula returned, bring more neutral pro-Palestine politics. South Africa vocal pro-Palestine anti-Israel government stance. Government has condemned Israel action and support Palestine statehood. Aligned rhetorically with Iran anti-Israel position, though not formally allied. These countries show how foreign policy can shape based on domestic leadership and global pressure. While case study the Iran nuclear deal global reaction. Let's talk about closer look at one of the most critical diplomatic movement of the last decade, the Iran nuclear deal, also known as the GCPOA. GCPOA signed supporter Obama, US, EU leader China, Russia. Israel Netanyahu was strongly opposed, calling it historic mistake. 2018 Trump withdrew, applauded by Israel and Gulf states, condemned by European allies and Iran. Global reaction: China and Russia continued supporting Iran economically. Europe attempted to maintain the deal through intense trade mechanism. Israel lobbied globally against Iran. This event illustrated how sharply the world was divided. Leaders either saw Iran as partner to be engaged or threat to be contained, and Israel became the symbol of opposition to the deal. While it's also important to distinguish between government policy, United States bipartisan support for Israel government, European Union also support Israel. While if you find this video interesting, please do like subscribe the channel.